What's up, folks? Bone broth. Why didn't anybody tell me about this? Why didn't anybody tell me that it's at the store? Organic bone broth. Son of a bitch. Fucking dog here. Organic bone broth. At the store. In boxes. You don't understand how long I've been wanting this. For about a year. Shaved this morning. Look younger. For about a year, I've been without bone broth. Man, I really miss having a kitchen. I keep saying this. So, making bone broth requires bones. You want good quality bones. Preferably bones from pastured animals or even wild animals. Fucking nose hairs. I guess they don't bother me until I start talking and the vibration. Oh my god. It just tickles. Anyways. Bone broth, man, it's good for you. It can replace a cup of coffee. Like, no, it doesn't have any caffeine, but sometimes people are so into the habit of having a hot cup of warm something, right? And with bone broth, you can, I think it would do the trick. How do you make bone broth? You take some bones. Some people roast them in the oven first. Get you a little different flavor. You can throw them on the smoker, smoke them. Or you can just throw them in raw. Well, once you take the bones, put them in some water, and my method was to put it in a crock pot overnight. 24 hours minimum. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. $24 minimum. You put a little bit of vinegar in there. I don't know, there's measurements, but I don't use measurements. Put a little bit of vinegar in there. So why bone broth, right? Why is it such a big deal? Besides having something, a cup of warm deliciousness to drink, besides that, I don't know why I gotta use two hands when I do that. A common, I don't know if there's any science to it. Everybody's like, where's the fucking science? But I'm sorry, but the way we think about stuff is when we want to build muscle, we have to, you know, people like to drink protein shakes, right? Because they need protein. Well, if you're opposed to protein shakes, then it means you got to eat a lot of protein. So you have to eat a lot of animal muscle, right? Protein, animal muscle. If you're eating animal muscle and trying to build your own muscle, there's kind of a correlation there, right? Muscle tissue building muscle tissue. So if we look at, if we want to improve parts of our body, we should eat those parts of a different animal. So I'll give you an example. Another example is I used to take this stuff called adrenal support. Adrenal support was to help your adrenal system. And once your adrenal system gets offset and symptoms of it is having to have coffee in the mornings before you start your day, not being able to get to sleep, waking up super early or throughout the night. I think that's it. Oh, then getting really tired in the afternoon, needing another shot of coffee or some type of caffeine. If you ever worked mids, you've probably thrown your adrenal system off. So I took some adrenal support and it did help, and it made my need for coffee good. Like I couldn't stand the taste of coffee after a while. In the ingredients, in the adrenal support is adrenal glands from cows. Specific specifically New Zealand cows, which makes them by default grass-fed and pasture cows, right? So, wow, in order to get better, in order to support my adrenal glands, I was consuming adrenal glands. I wish that I liked liver. I really should probably, well, my friend made some liver, but he floured it. He covered it in flour. To tell you the truth, as little liver as I eat, I should have ate that flour covered liver, because it was good, and I would have ate a whole bunch, and that would have been a lot more beneficial than it was detrimental, I think. So I could probably use some liver support. I should probably eat some more liver. I had my friend it was an antelope liver. I've cooked deer liver before, and it did not taste good. So this guy says, when I talk about eat the part of the animal that you want to improve, like, this guy is real skeptic. He's like, oh yeah, you know, that sounds great and everything, but I'm not eating fucking eyeballs. I'm like, oh, well, all right, I guess I'm not eating teeth. I guess you got a point. Sorry. But here's the thing. So, bones and cartilage and marrow and all that stuff in bones is good for your bones and cartilage and marrow, right? But you don't eat the bones, right? You don't eat the bones. I don't know. Drink eyeball soup or something, but don't eat the eyeballs, or maybe you can. I don't know. But I'm talking about, how can we get the benefits of an animal's bones into our body? And that's by extracting the minerals out of those bones and out of the cartilage and marrow and connective tissue. Extract the minerals out of that, and how we do it is boil it for a long period of time, even adding a little bit of vinegar, and then you get your nice broth. It's delicious. It's the same shit people use for soups, right? Oxtail soup, or caldo de camarón, or whatever. It's stock. It's the same shit grandma used to make, right? Same shit. So I don't have a kitchen. I have to cook my meals, eat, then clean up. It's kind of a pain in the ass. So I've been not having bone broth. As I said, I used to cook bone broth. I used to find bones. I used to kill deer and harvest those bones and boil it down and make bone broth. And I used to go to Whole Foods and get some pasture, some step 4 bones and all that stuff, and make my own bone broth. But since I've been on the road, I haven't had a sip, not a fucking sip of bone broth. And I'm happy that I found it. Now this stuff, it's not the best, all right? Organic caramel color, what the fuck is that? So, organic beef stock, sea salt, organic beef fat, organic caramel color. That's not bad though. That's not bad. That's only a few ingredients, I think 4. I saw another brand, Pacific. Pacific makes good shit, man. I saw Pacific, their ingredients, they had more ingredients, but theirs was legit. Like, their ingredients was the ingredients of my bone broth, right? It said salt, pepper, garlic, vinegar, beef, whatever it said. But Pacific was twice the price of this shit. I don't know, you know, you gotta take the money out, buy the good shit. So I'm gonna try this one here. I bought 1 chicken, 1 beef. I'm gonna try this. This is Sprouts brand. But I'll probably go to Pacific because regardless of the price, you can tell it's better quality stuff. And obstacle to the road. And that's it. I'm gonna start having my bone broth. In fact, I'm gonna have bone broth because I'm trying to figure out a way to get more omega-3s in. Bone broth with butter, son, every morning. Bone broth with a little bit of butter. I'm gonna put it in my coffee mug. shake it up, shake it, and drink it. That's gonna be my morning drink. I just gotta not be in a hurry to get to the coffee shop. Bone broth, son. I'm excited. Today, I'll tell you this though. Today is what? Today is gluten-free bakery day. So I'm headed to the gluten-free bakery to have my coffee and a gluten-free treat. I'm not gonna drink any broth. I'm not gonna drink, especially not with butter. I'm not gonna consume any extra fat because I'm gonna have sugar. Bad combination. That's the issue. And I'm not gonna get started on this, but people still think that fat is bad for you. The reason it's not bad for you, but it can be if it's mixed, if it's cross-contaminated, so to speak, with sugar. There's a whole chemical process that goes on, but basically, when you mix those two things together, you're gonna get fat. That's just about, that's the easiest way to say it. That's the easiest way to say it. So, for me, no fat this morning, purely sugar, which is not that good. But hey, we gotta live a little, right? Gotta live a little. Okay, that's it. That's all I got.